Welcome to the Abyss, viewers. For the next 8 minutes, we'll be forcing your eyes open to witness the most spine-chilling moments ever caught on camera. So turn down the lights, turn up the volume, and prepare to be terrified. Our journey into the heart of fear begins in the ruins of Mercy Hospital, a skeletal monument to a forgotten era of medicine. Urban explorers, drawn to the hospital's macabre history, ventured into its decaying heart, their cameras capturing the chilling emptiness. As they navigated the labyrinthine corridors, a chill wind swept through the group, and the temperature plummeted. And then, it appears, a fleeting, translucent figure. The explorers, visibly shaken, flee into the night, their cameras capturing the ghostly figure as it fades back into the shadows. Our next descent into darkness takes us deep into the embrace of a secluded forest, its towering trees casting long, eerie shadows. A group of friends encountered a terror they never could have imagined. But their carefree joy soon turned to terror as the forest floor seemed to come alive with the sound of heavy footsteps following close behind. And then, through the trees, they saw it, a towering, grotesque figure, its eyes glowing an eerie red in the darkness. They fled, the sound of their own terror echoing in their ears. Imagine this. You're tucked safely in your bed, the rhythmic hum of the city lulling you to sleep. But in the dead of night, something stirs in the shadows of your home, something unseen, unheard, but undeniably present. This is the terrifying reality that unfolded for one unsuspecting family, their nightmare captured on the cold, unblinking eye of their home security camera. At first glance, the footage seems mundane, an empty living room bathed in the pale glow of the moon. But then a flicker of movement catches the eye. A shadow shifting in the corner of the room, taking on a vaguely humanoid form. The family dog, usually oblivious to the world around him, rises from his slumber, a low growl rumbling in his chest. By the time the first rays of dawn pierce through the darkness, the activity ceases as quickly as it began, leaving behind only a sense of unease and a chilling question. What exactly transpired in the dead of night within the walls of that seemingly ordinary home? Basements, with their dank smell and oppressive darkness, have long been a breeding ground for our deepest fears. For one homeowner, these primal fears became a terrifying reality. Armed with a flashlight, he ventured into the depths of his basement, the musty air thick with the weight of forgotten memories. And then he saw it. A flicker of movement in the far corner of the basement, a shape shifting in the darkness. The shape grew larger, more defined, resolving itself into the unmistakable silhouette of a human figure. Frozen in place, he watched in terror as the shadowy figure turned towards him, its unseen eyes seeming to pierce through the darkness. He burst through the basement door and into the light of day, his breath ragged, his skin clammy with terror. In the realm of the uncanny, few objects hold as much chilling fascination as dolls. This unsettling feeling, often dismissed as mere childish fancy, became a terrifying reality for the owner of a seemingly innocuous antique doll. Passed down through generations, the doll, with its rosy cheeks and vacant stare, held a place of honor on a shelf in her living room. But lately, something about the doll seemed different, its painted smile taking on a sinister cast, its eyes seeming to follow her every move. One night, she awoke to a strange scratching sound coming from the living room. The doll, which she had left carefully positioned on the shelf, was now in the middle of the room, its porcelain head turned towards her, its vacant eyes seeming to bore into her soul. The night sky, a vast and enigmatic canvas, has captivated humanity since the dawn of time. But what happens when the familiar twinkle of stars is replaced by something far more eerie, far more inexplicable. On a seemingly ordinary night, a group of friends gathered for a night of stargazing, their laughter echoing through the stillness of the desert air. A cluster of lights, unlike anything they had ever seen before, appeared in the distance, hovering silently against the backdrop of the Milky Way. The lights grew brighter, their colours shifting and pulsing with an otherworldly glow. And then, just as quickly as they had appeared, they vanished into the night, leaving the friends to question what they had just witnessed. They say that silence is golden, but in the eerie quiet of an empty house, silence can be deafening. For one paranormal investigator, the silence of an abandoned house revealed something far more sinister than just the echoes of the past. Armed with nothing but an audio recorder and nerves of steel, he stepped across the threshold of the derelict house, its paint peeling, its windows boarded up like the eyes of a corpse. He set up his recorder in the living room, its microphone picking up the faint hum of electricity and the distant rumble of traffic. As he rewound the audio recording, he braced himself for the silence. But what he heard sent chills down his spine. Voices from beyond the grave, trapped within the walls of the house, whispering secrets of a forgotten tragedy. Mirrors, portals to another dimension, reflections of our deepest fears, or simply polished surfaces reflecting the world around us. For one woman, a seemingly ordinary mirror became a terrifying window into the supernatural. It started subtly. A flicker of movement in the reflection of her bedroom mirror, a fleeting glimpse of a figure standing behind her. She dismissed it as a trick of the light, her mind playing tricks on her. But the incidents persisted, growing more frequent, more intense. One night, as she was getting ready for bed, she caught a glimpse of something in the mirror that sent chills down her spine. It wasn't her reflection staring back at her. It was the face of a stranger, twisted in a grotesque mockery of a smile, its eyes burning with a malevolent intensity. She whirled around, her heart pounding in her chest, but the room was empty. Well, there you have it. 8 minutes of terror, 8 glimpses into the abyss. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment and subscribe for more spine-tingling content.